recording.
Hello.
Yeah, I hear you. Sorry about that. I hear you.
Good evening.
What's going on?
Okay. I'm very well, and you?
I'm good. I'm good. So you were asking some
Thank
questions.
you for thank you for acknowledging the
Okay.
request.
All right. Got you.
So okay, basically, I know how to mark my chart up on the higher time frame, and
Okay.
today I had the same like set as Sai because I've been watching his videos.
Yeah.
Then I was expecting a sell below 3643 thereabout.
Yeah.
Then on my 1 hour, price broke 3643
Are
on
you
one
talking about
hour.
gold?
So immediately price broke that zone, I entered for a sell
Okay.
following my 1 hour structure. Then it
Okay.
retested again and took me out on SL. Yeah, exactly this place.
Okay. So
So
you.
it retested again.
Uh-huh.
I'm with you.
Go on. Go on.
It retested again to this 3649. It took me out. Then it started selling again. So my question is, the moment I saw it break out on 1 hour, was I supposed to go down to 15 minutes, wait for the correction to happen in that zone? Then when it's coming back and get to that my entry again, I can now be sure to enter my sell.
All right. So first of all, just by talking to me, just from this thing you just said now, I've already seen that one of your problem is that you're trying to catch a sniper entry, and
Yeah,
uh,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you're trying to catch a sniper entry and you're trying to be more precise on your entry. Well, first thing I would tell
Okay.
you is that if you want to be more precise on your entry, you have to trade during session. First of all, the gold
Okay.
entry you took was outside session, so there was bound to be some ranging happening for a while. So you can actually sometimes it works, but you can't actually catch a sniper entry outside of session because there's going to be some ranging before session comes. So that sniper entry you're looking for is best to catch it during session because that's where there's volume in the market and markets seem to go in pick a direction and go on that direction during session. Now another part that I think you
Okay.
also have to understand is that it all depends on your markup, right? The way you mark up your chart matters. 1 hour time frame is a very
Okay.
strong time frame. If you mark up your chart correctly,
Yes.
once the 1 hour time frame breaks below, it's a very strong indication. I think you took a good trade. I just think you
Mm-hmm.
had a small stop loss and you were trading out of session. So
Yes.
that was something
Yes.
that you have to work on. You have to pick a side because probably you were trading ICT before. Am I correct?
Yeah. I actually trade more of SMC.
Okay, SMC. Exactly. So
Yes.
and when you do that, and what I tell people that maybe come to me for maybe ask me advice on trading or something, I tell them that hey, first thing I need you to know is that old habits is going to come back to haunt you. That's like the first rule that you need to understand, right? Are you with me?
Yeah. Yes, I'm
First,
with you.
all right. So what was I saying again? I was saying old habits is going to come back to haunt you. I say this every time. When you trade a certain
Okay.
system before, um, like someone I met today, yeah, apparently she's new in trading. She started like 2 months ago, and she met Sai immediately. And I was like, I wish I started in your sports because you know nothing now. So you probably better staying there, knowing nothing and just knowing only ICC. So old habits is going to come back to haunt
Mm-hmm.
you. Everything you have learned before, you have gotten used to. You have kind of it's already in your bones. So for you to unlearn them
Your
is
system.
is tough. And that's why you will see some traders come they trade ice they are trading ICC in terms of indication, correction, and continuation, and they are trying to add SMC to it to catch sniper entry to be to catch that badass entry and that badass take profit. But
Mm.
you need to kind of stop that because you need to give market
Okay.
room to breathe. The market needs some room to,
All right.
especially depending on your setup. So in ICC, you learn they have indication, which you understand, right?
Yes.
You learn that they have correction, which you also understand, and they
Y-
have a continuation.
Yes. Yes.
And when price
Yes.
starts doing the continuation back above that level, where let's say on this situation back below this level, you understand that for the fact that this was the correction and this is the continuation, your stop loss needs to be above here. That's the correct placement of the stop loss.
Okay.
So, but if you find this too big and you're like, nah, this stop loss is too big, I can't do it, then you have to also find it in your heart or in your soul or in your body to wait and wait until session comes because you're trying to be accurate. And to be accurate, you need volume because you were trying to get in and it goes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're trying to get in
Yes.
and it goes. So to be more accurate, you need volume. You need to trade during session. And when you trade during session, those moves you're trying to make can be able, you can be a bit more precise. But I just trying to tell you that stop mixing SMC and ICC.
What you say?
It's only going to make you miss out on trades that you're supposed to be in. So just focus more on
Okay.
catching good moves. And if you are
Good
not
news.
comfortable with the profit you're making, then you can start risking a little bit more. If you are not yet confident in risking more than you're already risking, then maybe start building that confidence by trying to focus more on ICC, trying to focus more on few pairs, trying to focus more on trading only in session. And when you get that
Mm.
confidence, it can help you to start risking, putting up more risk on yourself, and more risk means more money. But
Sure.
trying to mix ICC and trying to mix SMC and ICC,
Nice to
me
see.
personally, I always tell everyone that comes to me that does that, it's not. I do not advise it. Everyone that have come to me that I always complaining that they lose. Crazy thing, crazy thing. On the outside, their wings look very beautiful because it's so that's
Mm-hmm.
more stop loss on big TP. But when they come to you, they tell you, bro, I'm losing a lot of money doing this thing. So it's all boils down to is it really a big is it really a one is it really a 1 into 10? Yes, you caught a 1 into 10 today, but how many do you have to lose to catch that one into 10? So if that's the case, is it really a 1 into 10? So you need to try to focus, just trade only ICC if that's the system you like. It's a good system. It works very well,
Yeah.
pretty cool, and and you have the chance to learn it without you have the education already out there. So I would say focus on ICC and just
Mhm.
keep it simple and don't try to complicate it so much for yourself. For this
All
trade
right.
now, if we
Yeah.
were in session, I would say if we are already, let's say this is New York, then I would say okay, maybe having your stop loss here is valid because during session with volume, you don't expect price to take out highs. If you're in a downtrend, you don't expect prices to take out
Mm.
highs, something like that. But
Yeah.
as we are not in session, then you wouldn't be surprised to see this price come back and start moving around here, right?
Sure.
So because we are not in
Sure.
session, there's no volume in the market, so anything can happen. So that's just from what you told me was the issue. That I just noticed that this is exactly what you are actually struggling with. I'm trying to catch that sniper entry and being more precise. So my main thing to you is that if you want to be more precise, you have to trade during session, which is New York session for gold.
Okay. Please, another. Can you tell me how you mark up your setup, your highs and lows, your zones?
Okay. So I'm not going to use gold because gold has been ranging, and you know that in a ranging market, everyone is a good trader.
Mhm.
So I'm going to use another pair. Is that okay?
Yes, no problem.
All right, so let's say I use Nasdaq. It hasn't been so clear lately, so even though past few days making crazy moves. But let's say Nasdaq. Let me clear everything.
Okay.
So first of all, I make up my chart on the 1 hour. Some people mark up the
Okay.
chart on the 5 minutes, but I don't. I don't recommend you do. I recommend you use 1 hour for understanding what market is doing, marking out your charts, and then if in session and you see your trade is now at a good zone, then maybe you can go to 15 minutes time to get an entry, to get a more precise
Okay.
entry. But 1 hour is where I mark up the chart. So when I come to mark up the chart,
Okay.
I need to um need to know that actually the only thing you need is the last 3 to 4 sessions to understand what is going on. Maybe as
All right.
price as is already at the high where it's basically empty. You may want to go back to see what happened before on that high level. But in general,
Dialogue.
yeah, but in general, if you can see what happened in the past, just the last 3 to 4 sessions is enough for you to understand what trend we are in. So let's say we have
Okay.
right here on this trade, and you see um this. So let's say you see, I'm trying to find where I can pick. Let me just go random. I don't have a replay to here. Just go random. Let me just stop here and then zoom out. So you have the 1 hour here, and you see that hey, let's say you come to trade, and you see okay, um, price is in a downtrend, right? And let's say
Yes. Yes.
this is currently the session we are in, and you're trying to mark out the chart. It is in a downtrend, and then you come around here. First of all, you need to understand what is going on. You have to like explain it for yourself for it to make sense. So before you mark up, first of all, explain for yourself what is going on to understand it, right? So we have your price
Okay.
in this downtrend, and then uh, let's say this is 2 p.m. Okay, this is session. Okay, so let's say you come in market around here. So price is in a downtrend. You mark up your charts. You say okay, it's in a downtrend. It's ranging. It's trending down. Made this low here, and we
Yes.
have this high. So price made this low here, and you know it's in a downtrend. So you kind of like expecting maybe for price to give you a correction before the continuation
Mm-hmm.
starts going on. So maybe
Yes.
you mark out. Let's say you mark out here. So you mark out this zone, saying okay
Mm-hmm.
that you want to see if price is gonna come back here, for you to take a trade, right? And then
Yeah.
price doesn't come back, goes and then eventually comes back here. Doesn't really go
Mm-hmm.
deeply. It just rejects. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
explain. I'm just trying to show you what I'll be thinking. So this
I'm
this
with you.
this right here, this is around 4 a.m. I wouldn't be in the trade. I would be waiting for
Yeah.
session to come. So we wait 7, 10, 11, 12. So uh okay, this is where session comes in right here. So session comes in right here, and you know that okay, session is here. We have this level here. We are already
Okay.
in session. Remember, this is where session came in. We have this level here.
Yes.
To be honest with you, I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat things. Seeing price doing this already in session, I would have been in this sell trade, and I would have lost this trade. To be honest
Mm-hmm.
with you, I would have lost this trade because this trade, someone came, he started pushing back down, and then all of a sudden, boom, this one can takes out everything. But what is the point I'm trying to make to you? The point I'm trying to make to you is that first of all, you need to kind of explain it to yourself for it to make sense. Because if it makes sense, then you can be able to mark up something. I won't mark up here because it will be like I'm cherry picking. So um I will just go for a pair where I'll mark up for you live here now, so that you can now look at that pair later and see if what I marked up work played out. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
So let's use current here right now that we have Nasdaq currently. So
Uh,
what happened on Nasdaq in the last few days? First of all, we have this level when price broke out. I got a trade here when price broke out of this level, right? So we had a breakout of
Mhm.
this level, which I was in a trade here, got the buy, then price corrected
Mhm.
itself, and then I
Mhm.
didn't expect the correction, but price corrected itself and then kept on pushing up, right? And then
Yes.
you also have to acknowledge the fact that hey, this is also for me. Some people say it's not an indication, but for me it is. So this was also there. So so when price came here, bought up,
Mhm.
gave a new indication, then it gave a deep
Yeah.
correction all the way down,
Correct.
and then started coming back
Yeah.
up. So back above here, you know that what happened here before it back above here, price made this high. So most likely when if
Mhm.
price comes back above here again, it's gonna try to get to that
To
this high
push up
again
again.
and potentially go higher. So price gets here, corrects itself, tries to pull back up because now that price has gotten here, what you're waiting for is waiting for price to break above this high,
Yes.
waiting for it to break above this high, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
exactly. So a price comes here after it hits here, it corrects, comes here. This was around. I was waiting for a trade here. It tries to break, but doesn't really break above. Then drops off into this area, and then starts to come up again, and eventually breaks out of that high.
Okay.
So this as it so now that it's breaking out of that high, some people will say that they're waiting for the indication that this is the indication. But for me, um, I would say for me, I bought. Why did I buy?
Okay.
Why did I buy? Well, price
You
broke
bought
out.
from the indication.
I'll show you why I bought. So price
Okay.
broke out of here during this
Mhm.
was 11 p.m. I didn't take it. I held.
Okay.
I didn't take it. And then I waited, and then this was around 11:10 a.m. ish. And what happened is that when I've okay, I've already seen that okay, I have this indication already that happened here,
Mhm.
right? Then I went
Yes.
down to the 15 minutes time frame and I wasn't expecting price to come down, but I was like, if this is the indication, there's a chance that price can or like if this is the indication, right? There's a chance that price can come down here to make this place and also an indication as well because if you look here,
Yes.
price above
Yes.
here also made this high. So there's a chance that price can actually come all the way down here to give me that entry that I'm looking
Correction.
for. Right? So I waited, price
Yes.
corrected itself and then back.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I'm with you. Yeah. Mm. Yes. Mhm. Okay. Yes. 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 Mhm. Yes. 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 I take your point. Mm, mm, yes. Okay. Okay. ICC. Really? So you met science since 2023? Oh, 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 that's good. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I see a bearish move because price broke the last higher low. Yes. Mm, maybe that is a correction. Yeah. Yes. 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 Indication, yes. I'll stay out of the market. What did you say? Yes. I expect maybe a correction first for this sell, then a continuation for it. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's sellers. Yeah. Yes. For correction. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Or continue. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 Mhm. Mhm. Okay. Bullish. Yes. 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 For buys. Yes. Yes. Mhm. Okay. But didn't price eventually take out this buying structures? This low is for, yeah. Okay, okay. Yes. Yes. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Yes, sure. Yes. Mm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. Mm. To push. Yes. Mm-hmm. Sure. Mm-hmm. Yes. No, I'm with you. Mm-hmm. Until it breaks out. Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. 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 Person. Okay. Yes, I do. Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. Thank you. No, that's all for now. It's fine. No problem. You too. Thank you very much. If I have any other question, I'll reach out to you. Thank you. I really appreciate it.